Hawick High News. At this year's graduation ceremony, it's May 2015. Here are the news headlines. The class of 2015 graduate at the Town Hall with inspirational speeches from Janice Chapman and head teacher Mr McCrory. The music department's annual spring concert took place recently. We interview Miss Patry and she tells us more. A sports champion gives inspirational speeches to S1 pupils. And the exam season is here again. We would like to wish everyone taking part good luck.
Welcome to Hawick High News.
On the 1st of April, the music department hosted its annual spring concert.
The performances were enjoyed by pupils, parents, staff and members of the public who came along to listen to the brilliant music played on the night.
From solo performances to full-blown bands, there was something there for everyone.
Our Easter concert is for all of our groups that practice at lunchtime. So we practice every week, we have fun with different types of music, different instruments. It's for people that can play a little bit more challenging stuff than we might do in class. And it's just good fun to have an audience to play to. I run the Keeley group and we started practicing in August, but the wind band have just been practicing for 6 weeks, so it depends on the instructor.
Still to come on Hawick High News.
A sporting legend comes into the school to speak to S1 pupils.
And we have all the latest sports news from Hawick High School, which includes the recent Ivy Lane hockey match.
The first Hawick High School's 6th year graduation ceremony took place on Thursday the 23rd of April at the Hawick Town Hall.
The ceremony was held to recognise the hard work and dedication shown by the pupils over the course of their 6 years at Hawick High School.
Our reporter Daniel Franklin was there. Here he is with the report.
On Thursday the 23rd of April, the graduation ceremony for the 2014-15 S6 class took place in the Town Hall. A large number of family members, friends and teachers turned out for the event, and the whole ceremony was enjoyed by all. Mr Beaton opened the evening with his speech, followed by Mr McCrory, who gave a short speech to the S6 students.
Live in the moment, for the moment, and try and not look back with too many regrets. I have made a huge amount of mistakes in my life, and if I'm being honest with you, when I look back at them, some I choose to remember, some I don't, but there's very, very few that I actually regret.
When we're talking about dare to dream, that's a big thing, because what we want to see is you've got ambition, and there's tons of ambition here, because if you see your programmes, your parents, staff will see the programmes and where you're looking to go. Everybody has a destination in mind, from apprenticeships straight into employment, and looking at college courses. It's going to lead to further courses in university courses as well, joining the forces, joining the police. Everybody has got an ambition, and that tells a lot. That's you again setting the standard for all the pupils coming on through the school. I think it's fantastic.
Guest speaker Janice Chapman, who is a well-known figure in the town, gave the S6 students and the audience an inspirational talk.
When I think about what inspires me, I don't need to look very far. As I look round the hall today, I see lots of inspiration. To have reached this point in your life, to be here is inspiration itself. You needed to be motivated. You needed to have been motivated by others. And you needed to have drive and determination to do well. And to finish, it's a known fact that most people don't remember anything at a graduation address. I don't even remember the person who spoke at mine. So to ensure that maybe you remember a little bit of today, I want to finish with a familiar catchphrase, with a little tweaking of the words. Where you gone, where you be, all the best graduates of 2015. Thank you.
At the end of the ceremony, the students were presented with graduation certificates by the Provost Stuart Marshall. Mr Hawkshaw rounded off the night, which ended with the traditional throwing of the hats.
And that's it. All it means is we can ask everyone to join us in a huge round of applause for the graduates of Hawick High School 2015.
This is Daniel Franklin reporting for Hawick High News.
S1 pupils, you recently took part in a championship in schools event.
Sporting champion Janice Struck, a former Scotland hockey internationalist who has completed a World Cup and is a Commonwealth Games and Olympic medal winner, spoke to the S1 pupils about how to achieve their great goals.
The S1 pupils also took part in a variety of team buildings and sporting activities organised by the school sports ambassadors.
So there we go, I'm off to Trinidad. Can't remember the year, it must have been 1996 I think, long time ago. Probably weren't born. Would you be born? No, they wouldn't be born. You weren't even born. Anyway, 1996, I'm off to Trinidad to play in a World Cup qualifier. And we did very well, and we won the silver medals. Because we won the silver medals, that meant that we had to go to the next qualifying tournament, which is in Zimbabwe. Who knows where Zimbabwe is? Geography?
It's like in the Caribbean.
It's not in the Caribbean, Zimbabwe. Where is Zimbabwe? Yes? Africa, yeah. South Africa's down here, Zimbabwe's just above it. So we're off to Zimbabwe. Now it is 1997 when we go off to Zimbabwe, and Zimbabwe's at altitude. We're playing in Harare. What do we mean by altitude? Yeah?
High up.
High up, okay. What's the problem about playing high up? There's really
thick.
Thin. There's no what in the air, or very little what. Which gas?
Oxygen.
Oxygen, yeah.
All of us two are currently taking part in a cooking competition.
The theme of this year's MasterChef competition is Scottish food and drink.
The pupils are in pairs and have to make either a starter and a main course, or a main course and a dessert.
They will do this in their home ec classes, and then the winning pair will be chosen from each class.
They will then prepare and present their dishes in the final.
More information will be in the next episode of Hawick High News. Now it's time for the latest sports news.
The annual Ivan Lane hockey match took place on the 2nd of April.
The boys came out top this year, beating the girls 3-2.
Okay, good afternoon everybody, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for coming along to the 7th annual Ivan Lane senior hockey game. Brilliant to see what a great turnout it's been today. Super weather for it, which has helped, but well done to Mr McClory for letting you all come up. That was a really good game. Commiserations to the girls. You played really hard and you played really fairly, and it was certainly entertaining for all of us to watch. You've got to say well done to the boys, captained by Alistair. Did really well there against a very talented girls team, so super. A part of the girls have 3 captains, which I think is a bit unfair. Holly, Alex and Lauren. So some of you will be coming back next year. You'll have to try and win the trophy back next year.
We'd just like to thank the lasses for giving us a close match. I'm sure he's enjoyed it as much as us. And like to thank Miss Binney for refereeing it, and thank Mr Wing for presenting the trophy. Cheers.
Thanks very much, folks.
Hawick High School under 15 rugby team will play Kelso High School in the final of the South Schools Cup competition following Selkirk High conceding the semi-final match.
The match will take place at Riverside Jed Forest RFC on Wednesday the 6th of May, kick-off at 6:30. Meanwhile, our girls under 15s football team have been competing at South East finals at St Augustine's High School in Edinburgh.
The girls drew 2 games but lost 2, unfortunately will not progress to the national finals this year.
Fantastic well done to the whole team who continue to represent the school at the highest level. Well, that's it for the May episode of Hawick High News.
If you haven't already, like us on Facebook,
follow us on Twitter,
subscribe to us on YouTube,
and also check out our website at www.hawickhighnews.co.uk.
But for now, from Daniel at the Town Hall and us here in the studio, thanks for watching.